Good morning, it's Liz, and today I want to chat about some of my favorite topics: desire, fear, attachment, surrender. These are all concepts that I love exploring, studying, and then experimenting in my real life. And I just love to share it with you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Liz Gutierrez. I'm a psychiatrist that helps people reconnect to their true nature so that they can live an authentic, fulfilling life that honors themselves and the earth. And today is day 19 of my daily Facebook Live challenge. Here we are already at day 19. How's it going for you guys? Thanks for tuning in. If you've been following me or find this useful, please, just drop me a hello in the comment box. Would love to hear that you're listening. I'm going to keep doing it. I think you never can predict the future, right? But I'm committed to doing it. And yeah, if you like what you're hearing, click the follow button, share with a friend, and let's dive into this topic today. This topic of, I find that we have our desires and then our fears, and the two are usually in conflict with one another. We might desire something in our life, but then our fear holds us back. And I've been really living into experiencing this, and then also really tuning into desire itself. I am not a Buddhist scholar by any means, but I was raised Buddhist, and I've often, heard of how, in Buddhism, part of the Four Noble Truths is that, it's our desires that cause suffering. So there's almost a taboo around having desires and going after our desires. But that didn't really jive with my experience of how our desires are actually a way of our soul really signaling to us what is our deepest truths. And it's our desires, our life itself wanting to express itself into the world. So I've just been digging a little deeper into this concept of desire, and is it really desire that causes suffering? And as I was reading more and really paying attention, I think what I've come to understand, and this is just my personal understanding and interpretation, is that it's not the desires that are the cause of our suffering, but it's our attachment to our desires having to manifest in a certain specific way that causes our suffering. And so we can put so much pressure or rigid control on it has to be this way, or this is what I desire, and oh my God, what if I don't get it? Then I'll be so disappointed, I'll be so sad, we come up with all these stories about what that means about us. And it's that attachment to this is what I desire, and this is how I envision it will happen. And if it doesn't happen this way, then I'm going to be really disappointed, or that will mean something about me and my life. And it's that attachment to how the desire manifests that causes our suffering. So what I've been practicing is realizing that our desires are real and good, and they're life-affirming. They are life itself wanting to grow and manifest and express itself through us. When we can let our desire for something outweigh our fear that we won't get it, outweigh our attachment to this is how I need to have my desires manifest, then we can surrender into placing our trust into life itself to manifest our desires for us in the most miraculous and easeful and beautiful ways that we ourselves, as little tiny humans with a, feeling like we can control everything, we just can't orchestrate something as grand and beautiful as life itself can orchestrate. And so when we can really drop our attachment, and I can feel, when I put the pressure on myself to manifest something in a certain way, it feels like a heavy burden. But when I can be clear in my desires and commit to acting in alignment with my desires, but then I release attachment to how my desires will manifest and come into fruition, then I can feel lightness, I can feel more ease, I can feel just a release. And one of the mantras that I use, and mantras are so helpful because they're just a way of retraining our brain to have specific thoughts that help us move in the way we want in our lives. A mantra I like to use is, I release my attachment to any specific outcome. I place my trust in life to orchestrate the highest good for all. I release my attachment to any specific outcome. I place my trust in life to orchestrate the highest good for all. All right, so that was just a quick share today. If you found that useful, let me know what specifically, and if you feel like you want to pass that on, please share it with another person on your page. And I look forward to continuing this journey of living our true nature on a daily basis together. Okay, take care.